Hi, I'm Zach.
And I'm Melanie Nimborger. We have four kids. We have a 19-year-old girl. We have a 11-year-old girl.
And we have two boys. One's 10 and the other one is 7. And we've recently relocated from Texas down to Florida. Texas is our home state. I've lived here since 1995. I relocated from England. Before that, I was born and raised in India, and Texas is the longest I've ever lived in any one place. And we're moving to Naples, Florida for my work. I left my previous company in Texas on August 4th. I started with my new job August 15th, which brought a set of unique challenges for us as a family. Family of 6. We never really done anything like this, first of all, and then when I was single, it was easier to do that than with a large family. It's very challenging. We had a lot of emotional ups and downs.
So I was born and raised here in the States and slowly migrated from Wisconsin down to Texas and ended up in Texas for 30 years. One of the unique challenges in moving a large family is our oldest daughter stayed behind in Texas, which caused a whole lot of other emotional ups and downs, along with just the next two kids in line, the 11 and 10, already starting hormonal issues and causing all sorts of other emotional problems. So let's talk about our passions here real quick. I love to run. I love to work out. I love the mental challenge of weight training, and I just did a Tough Mudder not long ago, and I love that mental challenge. One of my other loves is knitting. I only do it when it starts to get brisk outside, so it's not a year-round passion. Which he absolutely loves, because I only know how to make one thing, which is scarves. Not that I knit this one, because I didn't.
That one looks a lot better.
Thank you for that. So they don't always come out symmetrical.
Oftentimes I don't know what it is that she's making.
It's true. But they all end up looking roughly about the same, and he hates them.
But anyhow,
And your passion is?
I'm an avid golfer. We lived in Texas. We lived in a master planned community with access to a country club. I spent a lot of my weekends playing golf, and that's something important for me because I do have a very stressful job. So golf relaxes me, and I haven't been able to play much golf in Florida, which is the golf capital of the world. But hopefully, as we settle in and we find a new home, I'll be able to get back into it again.
Our home styles. I love a Tudor home. I love the pitches in the roof. I love the fun chimney toppers that you can put on there. I love the look of the chimney on a home. I love the architectural style that the wood on the outside gives. It just looks very homey to me. They do not have that in Florida. It is not a home style that you find. What you find in Florida is his favorite style.
Terracotta shingles, clean lines. I love Spanish and Mediterranean architecture.
Very sterile.
Very sterile. I love clean lines. Just traveling around the world, I got to see different architecture in homes, and one of the unique things that I really liked was the Spanish style and Mediterranean style in Europe. And I have always wanted a home that had terracotta shingles. I don't know why, but I just like it. And in Texas, we don't see that type of roof or that type of architecture. We did have a house that was over 3,800 square feet, and in Texas everything is big, so we're kind of used to that now. So hopefully the next house we find in Naples, Florida, is going to give us some room to breathe. With as many kids as we have, uh, room is
It's huge. We have to have space.
it's a must.
Yes.
It's not a option.
The boys are the boys are very rambunctious. Currently, we are in a 1,700 square foot home, 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, where our 11-year-old has to share a bathroom with her brothers and hates it. Hates it with a passion.
Constant
Yes.
arguments, and
There's
bickering
fist
and fighting.
fights. Yes.
Yeah, it's not a good time.
No.
Although it's a rental home, we're still in search. So Heather, our friend Heather Kane,
She has her work cut out for
she's
her.
got her work cut out because of our unique tastes, and I think a challenge for her would be to somehow incorporate Mel's taste and my taste.
So inside a home, I want warmth. I want to walk into a house and know that somebody lives there, that it looks like there is a family in the home, as opposed to a model home, which is how my husband would prefer it.
I like to open the front door and be able to see from front to back, clean,
No
very
messes.
very sterile environment. And one of the function or features that I like is if you open the door and there's a lake in the background, you should be able to see it from front to back. It's just I like the ambiance. I like
I would say I like the piece of a lake behind, but I want it to still look like people live there. I
well,
like
you could
warm.
still have people live there, but have it clean, so you don't have to.
So I like warm, bright, fun colors. I love quirky little things. I love little doors that you're not quite sure what they go to, or built-ins. I love.
Not for me. I'm 6'1", and little doors, little spaces don't work for me. As I said, growing up in India with 1.5 billion people, claustrophobia is something that I have started to feel
I'm not
in
sure why.
small spaces. So I like a lot of room. I like white color, grays, lighter tone colors in the house.
Like a hospital.
Well, some may call it hospital, some may call it Mediterranean look.
Or sterile.
Beautiful.
Sterile.
But love a large kitchen. We both like to cook.
Yes.
And as you can imagine, having as many kids as we do, we spend a lot of time in the kitchen. We eat, we grill. Outdoor grilling area is a must for me because of the weather that we had in Texas. We would have friends over, we would barbecue outside, and that's a very important feature for us. Swimming pool and multiple outdoor living areas, so we can separate from swimming pool, kitchen area,
Well, I
outdoor
was
kitchen
going to say
area too,
separate from the kids, but
and that too, so we can go hide somewhere more private and intimate.
yes, intimacy is great. So I would say that in a kitchen you want white. And what was the kind of countertop you wanted?
I like marble with some light color change within the marble, and then gray, light blue, or white cabinets.
And I want wood cabinets. I love the cherry, the walnut, the espresso, the warmth of the wood. I want granite countertops. I don't want marble. I don't want anything white because we have very messy children that stain things.
They just need to learn not to stain things. But I love stainless steel appliances, gourmet style appliances. That's also a must. So if we do end up getting a home that we're remodeling, we want to incorporate gourmet style kitchen.
I want to be able to go into a house and gut it.
Which I'm not opposed to, but I love move-in ready homes, and that way we can spend time relaxing and living life as opposed to living through the construction. But if the right home presents itself, where it definitely helps us both incorporate our taste, then I'm definitely open to that. One of the musts that I have is three-car garage. In Texas, we had a three-car garage, a lot of room, wood floors, and a lot of clean lines. Essentially, I think. I know I keep repeating that, but that's very important to me.
So I want a pool. A pool is a must. A fifth bedroom is. It has to have a fifth bedroom.
Absolutely.
I will not have a home with carpet or tile. That is so gross to me. Somebody else's carpet that you don't know what's in it, and the tile, you can't get the grout clean. That's a big no for me.
We do have a lot of friends and family that would love to come visit us, and fifth bedroom definitely helps. So we can have a lot of room for our guests and for our personal living space.
I also would love to have a property on some land so that the boys can go out and explore, and I can kick them out of the house and they can run off some steam, go build forts, do what boys should do in nature.
One thing we found out in Naples is they have a lot of bears and panthers. So one of my biggest fears is that boys are playing outdoors and get attacked by some wildlife. And there's a lot of gators, snakes. So
How
I
do you
would
feel
love
about
to.
snakes?
I hate them, and I cannot even stand to look at them. That's how much I hate them. However, having a home with some land has its own unique challenges in Florida. That's why I like master plan community. That way, we have some security. There's neighbors that can look out for our kids if something were to happen. Out in the country, you don't have that luxury, and people are not watching your kids. Safety is a big issue for me.
So let's see. Is there any other deal breakers that you have?
And one of the deal breakers was school.
Oh, schools for sure.
There are different counties with different school districts, and from what we understand, that there is a lot of variances in how they're rated. So education is very important for us and for our kids, and going to the A grade schools is definitely a must, and close proximity of those type of schools is definitely a plus.
That is a huge thing, yes. So, is that about it?
I think that's about it. I think we could probably spend another hour or two sitting here
Talking your ear
about,
off, because that's fun.
Yeah, and we can do that.
We could do that because we're
Well,
chatters.
mainly she can.
Yes,
and,
I do talk famously a lot.
But thank you, and good luck, Heather, Kane. You have a unique challenge in front of you.
You have your work cut out for you, Heather.
Yes,
we wish
ma'am.
you good luck.